Swami Vivekananda as a child said, I want to become a sarotwala, because he thought sitting on a high, when everybody else laughed at the child's innocence, the mother took the chance and she showed Bhagavad Gita and said, my child, you want to become a Sarathi, you become like Krishna Paramatma. Lead the whole world. That was the seed of vision that the mother gave. The making of Vishveshwaraya started from that day, I say. We have to give our children a dream of destination Bharata. Come out of that Bhogavada, come and stand in Yogavada, let's build a great Bharata. We have to give our children a dream of destination Bharata. What have you for a child? What do you plan to do for Bharata? This is how we should make our children grow up with a great vision. I'd like to give a small example of one of the greatest visionary industrialists, the architect of modern Indian industrialism, none other than Sir M. Vishveshwaraya. He was born in a village very close to Nandi Hills. Many of us go to Nandi Hills, drink in plastic bottles, litter the place and come back. But please next time take some time to visit the small modest village called Muddenhalli, which is hardly 3 kilometers away from Nandi Hills. And you can see his house and museum there. And we have to do pranams to that great Mata of Vishveshwaraya. We know his name, but his mother, Venkata Lakshmamma, she was a Sampradayastha Vidhava, okay? Deprived of any bhoga in life, she lived a life like a sannyasini. So when it seems there was a great drought in the village, so we had our beautiful wells and lakes and all this ecosystem which was badly damaged, destroyed by the Britishers, and they only used us to loot us. So they never gave a parallel system for us. So people were suffering greatly and there was a lot of water crisis. And it was a great problem for her because she could not socialize because of her Vaidhavya and all that. And she saw that the suffering for water was very great. So that was the time this great mother, a real Bharatiya mother, one who has understood the Samashti Dharma which Swamiji was telling about, that what Rama has lived in his life, she tells her little kid who was hardly 6 years old, she takes his little hands in her palm and says, my child, when you grow up, I don't know what you will do, but bring water to the whole of this village. If she was a mother without a vision, she would have grumbled and cursed, this is how she would have handled it. But she told her child to think of a solution. So that was a seeding, that was the seed of vision that the mother gave. The making of Vishveshwaraya started from that day, I say. So he grew up not only to bring water to Muddenhalli, to Chikkabalapura district, not only to Karnataka and Bharata. When I was in England, I got to know that he has made many irrigation projects for European countries also, and some for America also. See what a mother can do. Like Swamiji said, it starts in the Kutumba. What vision we as mothers can do. When Swami Vivekananda as a child said, I want to become a sarotwala, because he thought sitting on a high seat on the sarot is a great thing. When everybody else laughed at the child's innocence, the mother took the chance and she showed Bhagavad Gita and said, my child, you want to become a Sarathi, you become like Krishna Paramatma. Lead the whole world. So these are the kinds of ideas not just mothers, but even teachers have to give. Teachers have to give that kind of an inspiration to children. And if we can think of making models with no influence of the West, but originally Bharatiya in spirit. We have to create Ramas and Krishnas, we have to create Chanakyas, Vidyaranyas, we have to create great people who will give solutions and not grumble about problems. And we don't have to go to Wikipedia for every solution. They are totally confused people, with due respect. We are using the technology with due respect, but culturally, I think, spiritually, culturally, it is Bharata that was, is and always shall be in the lead. Let's not borrow ideas for our parivara or culture or spirituality from them. Let's borrow the technology or whatever. This clarity is very important for all our educationists. Just picking up ideas from there and trying to redesign our whole Bharatiyata inside a Western mold is really stupid. It suffocates. It will chisel down. I heard with due respect, I feel pain when we see that our whole Vidvat, the idea of Vidvat and all that, has been condensed to 2 years of MA. What is this? We read 2 chapters of everything and call ourselves Vidvans. We have our great Vidvans who have studied for 40 years, 50 years, and still they say, na kinchit janami. So let's understand that we need not tuck the whole of Indian Bharatiya Shikshana Vidya into a Western mold, but let's make our own very, very Deshi mold. We have to rethink, we have to come together, let's study not just the Vedas but the Ramayana, the society of Ramayana, the society of Mahabharata, the society during Chanakya's time, the society, how the revival was done by Sri Vidyaranya during the Vijayanagara Samrajya time. All these models we have to do a thorough study, and we can definitely do something. I am happy to see so many youngsters here come out of that Bhogavada, come and stand in Yogavada. Let's build a great Bharat. Namaste.